Good, happy Wednesday morning and happy hump day, everyone. I'm Riley King and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, state police investigating assault in Wentworth. New Hampshire State Police are investigating a report of an assault in the town of Wentworth. Police said officers responded to the scene early Wednesday morning. They said it's still an active scene as investigators continue to gather information. The victim's condition has not been released. Police did not say if any arrests have been made. New Hampshire DOT expects Wednesday, Sunday to be busiest travel days. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Black Friday savings are too big for just one day. Choose from over 206 new Chevy trucks and drive Silverado double cabs today for only $217 a month.
Make it McLogan,
where Black Friday savings are all month long.
The drive home for the holidays is already underway tonight for college students heading south from schools in snowy Vermont.
Here it's not too bad, but up in Burlington it was snowing heavily when I first left.
It was snowing a little bit and that was not fun, but they seem okay now.
The Department of Transportation isn't expecting Thanksgiving weekend traffic to be as busy as the summer holidays, but say the most crowded times on the roads will be Wednesday evening and throughout the day on Sunday.
Well, all indications are it's going to be a very busy Thanksgiving holiday period for traffic, perhaps the biggest in 9 years, according to some national predictions.
Officials are watching for changing weather and road conditions and are asking drivers to do the same.
It looks like rain perhaps late in the day on Thursday and into Friday, so plan ahead, give yourself plenty of time to get to Grandma's house, and don't get stressed out by the kids in the back seat.
To help with the highway trot to your Thanksgiving turkey, construction projects will be put on hold until next week.
We have instructed contractors to button up their projects by midday on Wednesday and limit any lane closures to as few as possible under the conditions that they're in. So there'll be no construction activity through the holiday period.
State police say deadly crashes statistically increase around the holidays. They ask people to plan ahead, don't drive distracted or impaired, and slow down. Drivers like Paulette Beardmore know the drill.
We're going to be patient. We're going to leave early.
DOT is curious to see if a record that was set on Thanksgiving Day last year will be beat of more than 257,000 cars on New Hampshire turnpikes. Reporting live in Hooksett, Mike Cronin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Chattanooga school bus driver in fatal crash involved in collisions 2 months ago. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
We love being green. So the Nest Learning Thermostat connects to your phone and learns what you like to help you save energy. And that's something everyone can appreciate.
Deadly school bus crash. And tonight here, as we come on, we have new reporting on the young driver, just 24 years old. The children who survived the crash are now talking to us tonight. What they witnessed right before the crash. 5 of their classmates were killed, several in critical condition at this hour. And this evening, we have learned the driver had just been in an accident and got his license to drive that school bus just months ago. ABC's David Curley is in Chattanooga tonight.
The battered school bus. The wreckage tonight is evidence in this tragic high-speed crash. Among the young lives lost, 9-year-old Cordeja Jones and Zaira Mateen.
When I seen the bus, I instantly got that feeling. I seen my other 2 kids crying my name, Mama, Mama.
Tonight, the 24-year-old driver remains jailed, charged with vehicular manslaughter. Just 2 months ago, Jonathan Walker was involved in another accident, hitting a car. NTSB investigators say he only got his commercial license in April. Moments after the crash, panic.
I can see an arm moving, but I don't know if anybody can get to it.
One of the boys on the bus says the driver walked away from the scene after the crash without helping.
Everything just started turning, like the bus turned twice.
Police say the bus was traveling faster than the posted 30-mile-an-hour limit on a hilly, winding road. It runs off the road to the right, then swerving to the left. The bus rolls over onto its side, sliding with speed and slamming into a telephone pole, then wrapping around a tree. Mother Stephanie Griffith and others had concerns about the driver.
He's had multiple complaints about his driving.
Driving too fast?
Driving too fast.
This tragedy renewing the debate about seatbelts in the nearly 500,000 buses in the United States. It could cost between $2,000 to $5,000 to outfit each bus with seatbelts.
Major questions about those belts, and now we learn there were questions about that driver beforehand. And David Curley is live outside a memorial for the victims tonight. And David, what's the latest on the children in critical condition still?
There are still 6 children in critical condition, David, 6 in stable condition, so a dozen still in the hospital. And David, these kids are so young. One was asked what was the name of their parents. The child so young, the only name they could come up with was Mama. David?
All right, David Curley with us tonight. David, thank you.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Big Cap Dow grabs headlines at 19,000, but small caps may shine brighter under Trump. The Dow Jones Industrial Average closed above 19,000 Tuesday as investors bid up large cap banks and multinationals in the last 2 weeks on hopes President-elect Donald Trump will usher in a new era of deregulations, tax cuts, and economic growth. Donald Trump dissuades alt-right. Let's take a listen to this video from CNN.
Hail Trump! Hail our people! Hail victory!
This rally happened just down the street from the White House.
Or perhaps we should refer to them in the original German, Lügenpresse.
Celebrating Donald Trump's victory, the rhetoric an unmistakable marriage of neo-Nazi hate and Donald Trump's campaign slogan.
For us as Europeans, it is only normal again when we are great again.
At the podium is Richard Spencer, founder of the movement that calls itself the alt-right. But their message is white supremacism, anti-Semitism, anti-immigration, neo-Nazi.
America was, until this past generation, a white country, designed for ourselves and our posterity. It is our creation. It is our inheritance, and it belongs to us.
The crowd gathered this past weekend for the annual conference for Spencer's think tank, the National Policy Institute. Many in the crowd cheering on Spencer's speech with the Nazi salute. The video is so alarming, the National Holocaust Museum in Washington wrote a letter in response, warning that, quote, the Holocaust did not begin with killing, it began with words, comparing Spencer's words to Hitler's. Today, in a meeting with the New York Times, Trump said, of course I disavow and condemn them. But what used to be a small, obscure, extremist group operating on the internet now feels emboldened by Trump's campaign rhetoric, according to Oren Siegel.
They identify with Trump for whatever reason, and they view him as a champion for their cause.
And the hiring of Steve Bannon as chief strategist in the Trump White House has only intensified the criticism. While Bannon once reportedly bragged his website Breitbart.com was, quote, the platform for the alt-right, he later told the Wall Street Journal that he has zero tolerance for those anti-Semitic tones, though Trump said today, quote, if I thought Bannon was a racist or alt-right or any of the terms we could use, I wouldn't even think about hiring him. Former Breitbart spokesman Kurt Bardella told CNN this will continue to cause problems for Trump.
He has said
Breitbart is the alt-right platform. These are the people they have played to, that they have tried to motivate to be the base of Donald Trump's election. And it's just going to be more of this.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Thanksgiving dinner holiday hacks. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
With the clock running down to Thanksgiving, many of us are scrambling with either some last-minute travel plans or kitchen duty. And joining us this morning is personal finance expert Vera Gibbons with 5 ingenious.
A record number of people. A long time on the road, you want to keep your cold things cold. Your turkey, your cranberry sauce, your beverages. Yeti Cooler is the way to go. They're known for the premium insulation. So this is $2.50 from Yeti, but it is a little Thanksgiving. They're just going to want to eat the pies, the candy, the ice cream. But if you can make it fun, yeah, if you can make it fun, you could make curly fries out of sweet potatoes, apple. Split decision pie pan. This is a 9-inch pie pan from Chicago Metallic.
Oh, look at that.
You can do half one kind. Wait till the green, you hit the green level there. Take that off. Put in your pods, or you can do ground.
Look how tiny that is. That's really
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's great.
Alexandra Ferguson. She's based in Brooklyn, New York. They're handmade linen.
You bring your own coffee.
Just quietly doing the kitchen when she's not looking.
At WNNFans.com, you're watching World News Now.
Okay, and there you go on that video. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday. See you back here later on today. Goodbye, everyone.